Oh, hello. It's Mr. Canfield. Today we're doing factoring. I don't know why I have this. I don't remember. Oh, I remember. It's not for this. Okay, anyway. We're going to be looking at factoring x squared plus bx plus c. B, c, what? Huh? No, B, look at the examples. They all start with x squared. Then bx means there's a number with the x, and then there's a number at the end. This is a special form. We're going to see it a lot. So I'm going to show you a couple shortcuts for how to handle it. So first things first, if it starts with 2x squared, no, that's not this. 3x squared, no, it's not that. It's just x squared. So let's focus there. And I'm trying to make this quick. We got 8 examples. We'll go as fast as we can, but I want to make sure that they make sense. So the big deal here is we end up with this as an answer. Remember, factoring is going backwards from an answer. It's an easy way to think about this. We always end up at this when we start with x and x, like this, in parentheses. When we do the distributive property, we end up with something that looks like this. So the way that we find what goes here and here, there's a few ways. One is called the guess and check method. And that's where you try different numbers in here, like might be like x plus this, x minus this, x plus this, x plus this. You try things out until when you do the double distributive, you end up with 20 on the end and a 9x in the middle. And here's kind of a hack to that guess and check. We are trying to find two numbers that multiply to 20. So what are numbers that multiply to 20? Well, there's 1 times 20. There's 2 times 10. There's 4 times 5. I think that's it. So out of those numbers, which one of these pairs add up to positive 9? Let's see, 1 plus 20 is 21. Nope, it's not 9. 2 plus 10 is 12. Nope, it's not 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. Guess what? Doesn't matter which order you put. I can do x plus 4, x plus 5. This is the factored form of x squared plus 9x plus 20. And I just want to prove it to you. We're not going to do this every time, but if I was going to check, the way that we check to see if this is true or not is if we multiply this all out, we should get what we started with. That's what factoring is. It's just taking it, breaking it apart. Oh, excuse me. Do I yawn in every video? We take it, we break it apart. That's it. So let's see. Well, if I do x times x, that's x squared. Then x times 5 is plus 5x. Then let's see, I did both of those. Then 4 times x is plus 4x. Then 4 times 5 is plus 20. So let's see, the 20 matches up, and then I got 5x and 4x in the middle, which add up to 9x. So there we go. Okay, so that's hopefully a detailed enough explanation for what we're doing here. And that's a simpler example. Here's a not quite as simple example, and I'm going to do the exact same thing I did last time. I'm going to say, hey, I need two numbers that multiply to 16. Oh, I know 1 and 16 do it. And so here's the technique because guess and check, you can bounce all over the place and you can miss stuff. I really recommend if you're getting stuck, just start with 1. Ask yourself, does 2 go into 16? Yep, 2 times 8. Does 3 go into 16? No. And again, use your calculator if your brain's not helping you. 3, no. 4, yes. 4 times 4. Let's see, 5. Wait. I did 1, 2, 4. 4 is, there won't be anything higher than 4, right? Because it's the same number. So let's see, 1 plus 16, 17. Nope. 2 plus 8 is 10. Aha, 10. Okay, so I know it's x plus 2 times x plus 8. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people do this in their head. They don't write this all out. They just think about it. But it might help you to write it out like this. And don't be ashamed if you need to write this out. we all process and we all think in different ways, and this might be a way that works for you. Here's the other thing. Let's see. 4 plus 4 is 8. Excuse me. So here's the thing. 4 plus 4, I didn't need to check that because I already found one that worked. And you don't have to try every single one. You only need to find one that works. Because when we're factoring, we're just trying to pull it apart. And if there's more than one way to pull it apart, that's okay. There's things we can do later to pull things apart further. So, all right. So here's our next one. Let's see. We're looking for two numbers that multiply to 3. And then, all right, well, 1 times 3. There we go. Wait. Oh, shoot. This says -4. 1 plus 3 is positive 4. How am I supposed... So here's the thing. There's not just one way to multiply to equal 3. 1 times 3 is 3, but so is -1 times -3. And what's -1 plus -3? So this time, it's going to be x minus 1 times x minus 3. So we started out with a couple that were all pluses just to kind of get us in the right mindset. Now we're going to start throwing in negatives, and we're going to have to deal with them. So here's our next one where we have some negatives. So same thing, multiply to equal 160. Oh no, that's so many. It's possible for us to have one where there's a ton of them. See how it says add up to -16? I'm going to be wanting to use the negative times the negative version for this. But multiply to equal 160. Let's see, 160. 2, I don't know about you. I already see it. You don't need to do all the checks if you already see it. Let's pretend you don't see it. 280. And you know, if you want to be extra efficient, what you can do while you're going through, you know, I can do. Oh wait, we're doing negatives, right? -1 times -160, right? -1, -160. If I add them together, -161. That's not -16. Really? -2, -80, -82. That's not 160. Let's see, what about 160 divided by -3? Nope, doesn't go in evenly. 160 divided by -4. Let's see, -4, -40. Let's see, that's -44. 32. Nope. Okay, so that doesn't go in evenly. Doesn't go in evenly. You know, if I'm trying all these, I get -161, I get -82, I get -44, I get -37, I get -28. None of those are -16. Come on! Where's my answer? 9 didn't work. It's not like 10's the answer. Oh, wait, 10 times 16. Uh-oh. I think I made a mistake. So, I made these problems, and I made a silly. Yep. Oh dear, oh no. So the next number I try, I didn't actually need to do that because I had already done 10, which gave me 16. I don't need to do 16, which gave me 10. Guys, none of these worked. None of these add up to -16. Special word for that. prime. It has no factors other than itself and 1. I meant to do this one. I meant to do negative 26, but that's a good example of sometimes we try every possibility and it still doesn't work. Okay, hopefully the next 4 will work though. All right. Let's see. So this time we need to multiply. Oh, interesting. We need to multiply to equal -6 now. Okay. Well, how do we multiply 6? Well, 1 and 6, 2 and 3. Oh, that's it. Okay. So to multiply to equal a -6, you either need a -1 or a -6, right? You put negative on one of them. So let's try -1 plus 6. I get 5. That's not a positive 1 right there, so it's not that. Well, 1 plus -6. -5, no. You might notice these are always the same number, just with a negative when you move the negative like that. So you don't actually need to try both in your calculator. If one is wrong, then it might be the other one. Here's what I mean. 2 plus -3 gives me -1. Oh, but I need a positive 1. That just means switch the negative and it'll work. You know, and if you're not confident, just double check in your calculator, right? So I'll make that a -2, positive 3. So then I can say this is x, -2, x plus 3. All right, let's look at our next example. Now I have multiplied to -12. So 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, 4. That's just not, there we go. So let's see. Let's try 1 plus -12, -11. All right, and just a reminder, I'm doing a positive times a negative, one positive, 1 negative, because I need to multiply to a negative. So whenever I need to multiply to a negative, I need 1 plus and 1 minus. Okay, that was -11, so I know the reverse will be positive 11, so I don't need to try that. You can though if you don't believe me, or if you don't feel like that's true. What if I try -2 plus regular 6? Oh, there we go. So -2 and positive 6. So another way that I'll actually do these is I'll write it out, and instead of writing all my work over here, I'll be like, okay, well, 12, so let me try 1 and 12. Let's see, 1 minus 12, nope, so it's, oh, okay, so it's not 1 and 12. All right, let me try 2 and 6. Let me try -2 plus 6. That's a, oh, there we go, okay. Plus 2, like if I had done it wrong, plus 2 minus 6. Let's see, let me just double check. That's positive 2, -6, that's -4. Oh, no, I need a positive 4, so this is gonna be minus, this is gonna be a plus. Like, I'll do that. It's messier, but for some people, they like to kind of scratch their work out instead of do a nice little kind of pseudo table over here. Okay, next one. Try to make this brief. All right, next one. I gotta multiply to -10. So just a reminder, I'm gonna need 1 negative and 1 positive, or 1 positive and 1 negative, right? It doesn't matter which way you write that. All that matters is the negative is with the correct number. So let's see, 1 and 10, 2 and 5, that's all I can think of. So let me try -1 plus 10, oh, positive 9, but I need -9. So it'll be the reverse, right? It'll be 1 plus -10. So I can do x minus 1. Nope, no. Gotta use x plus 1. Gotta use the one that I just did. So we said we wanted a positive 1 and a -10. It can be helpful to write that. I'm writing that so that I don't screw up when I write over here. You notice that I screwed up when I just was kind of going off my screen because I wasn't slowing myself down enough to make sure I was writing the correct thing. so far, the mistakes that you've seen today have been real. they haven't been staged to help you learn. All right, let's see. I got to multiply to equal -24. And yes, a lot of times I make mistakes on purpose so that you can see what happens when we make mistakes. Okay. Let's see. 1, 24, 2, 12. The cool thing is I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm just going through finding all the numbers. 3, 8, 4, 6, 5, no, 6. Oh, that brings me back to there, so I know I'm done. Now I got to play with pluses and minuses, right? Because I got to multiply to -24. Let's see. -1 plus 24. Oops, daisy, there's extra stuff. -1 plus 24. 23. No, we want 2. -2 plus 12. 10. Nope, we want 2. -3 plus 8. No, that's 5. -4 plus 6. Cool, +2. Oh no, we need -2. So instead I should use +4 and -6. So I'll say x plus 4, x minus 6. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people far and wide, that's that. As long as it's a plain x squared, you focus on that last number and then figure out which one of those add up to the middle number. Works every time. Except when it's impossible. Have a good one. Canfield out. No, wait, I go bye, right? That's what I said, bye.